Good morning. I'm Steve Snyder, entrepreneur in residence at Gesmer Updegrove, and welcome to another episode of Brewin on Broad Street. It's a real treat for me today because I'm joined by my friend Hayden Huff, who's the Director of Business Development at Supporting Strategies. Good morning to you.
Hi, Steve. I'm so excited to be here. It's always amazing to see you.
I'm thrilled that you're here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be on Brewin on Broad. I love all your other episodes, so thanks for having me.
You're so welcome. So tell us about you and Supporting Strategies.
So a little about me. Besides being the Director of Business Development at Supporting Strategies, I'm just super passionate about people, which is my favorite thing about this role. I get to meet a lot of amazing entrepreneurs and different center of influences in the network and really team up together to create a nice, support system for a lot of these incredible people that we have in the city of Boston and beyond. Personally, I live in the city and I love to ski, to walk. I just got married this year, which is weird. And then Supporting Strategies, we are a leader in the back office accounting space virtually. And I say a leader virtually because ever since our inception in 2004, we've been a 100% virtual company, which is a pretty unique story. So as far as really creating a lot of processes and procedures, automations and efficiencies, it's all we've ever known and have done before, there was even the cloud. And we really do help financial leaders and founders gain financial insight into their business so that they can make better business decisions and spend time, investing in their people, their product, their service, and building the business they love. And we can really fill in the gaps for a lot of these venture-backed startups and holes or deficiencies in their back office accounting, or be the entire thing, whether that's bookkeeping and month-end close, financial reporting, compliance, accounts payable and receivable management, payroll, HR, benefits administration, all the really fun stuff.
So from working with Supporting Strategies for so many years, I know that you often work with companies at a very early stage and then continue to work with them throughout their life cycle. Why is it so important that a company begin working with Supporting Strategies early on in order to get that financial expertise?
So the obvious reason would be a lot of entrepreneurs don't go into business because they love or know how to do accounting. So it's really, they just need some guidance on how to best set things up and how to manage it on an ongoing basis so that they don't miss out on opportunities for their company. And I've really seen that happen a lot, where there might be a funding opportunity, they aren't able to close because their financials aren't in good order. I've even had, a woman who, she started her business, the accounting was really manageable in the beginning, and then it started popping off her business, and so she really neglected the accounting. She was approached for a franchise opportunity that she just completely missed because she had zero financials. So a lot of times, companies come when it's a little bit too late, but the second best time to plant a tree is now. So if you have the funding to do it, it's definitely something that you should.
You actually beat me to it because there's a common thread with so many of our common clients.
Yes, yeah.
They almost all need financing.
Yeah.
And in order to get that financing, to increase the probability of success in getting the financing, they have to have their financial books in order. It's really an important part of the foundation that they need to have in order to prepare for that financing and have financial prospective investors look at them seriously. So
totally.
That's why what you do is so important.
Yeah, I mean, every dollar counts as a startup too, and there's opportunities with R&D tax credits, and we're not a CPA firm. We strictly focus on the back office accounting, but we can do all of the administration and the tracking around things for R&D expense tracking and credits. So when we have a new startup come, we automatically set up their chart of accounts and their books to be able to track for that, because there could be some serious coin behind these tax credits that they could use to further develop their product, their people, their service, and really grow their operations and profitability in different departments.
Earlier, you mentioned your passion for working with entrepreneurs as they begin this world in their startups. Tell me more about that.
Yeah, so I mean, geez, there's just so many incredible people doing amazing things, especially here in Boston. Some of the stuff is like way over my head. I'm like, can you explain that in normal people terms? But they're so passionate, and it's fun to work with people who are passionate about what they're doing and so creative. And beyond the accounting, it's like I love learning about other things that are happening in their world, like what are other big projects or initiatives they have going on, because it's really fun to be a connector. Like I would say, that's the part of my job I get like high off of. It's fun to make that. And geez, there's so many people who can help each other, and they're just missing that connection. So if you can be the facilitator of that, you can make big things happen for people. And that's a really rewarding experience and feeling. And there's no one that does it better than you. And I always told you that when I grow up, I want to be my own version of Steve Snyder.
That's very kind of you.
Well, I'm serious.
You and I have been in so many conversations with entrepreneurs where you have asked questions about their business and their challenges that have nothing to do with finance.
Yeah.
And you listen to their responses, and you quickly come up with solutions, with ideas, with solutions to help them with those business challenges, whether it's you or directly or through introductions through others. And that's a terrific trait. You are an absolute star.
Oh, thank you.
Both at Supporting Strategies and generally.
Thank you.
So it's a treat to have you join me today. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you for joining us as we continue Brewin on Broad Street.